offering. So this is where jealousy is dangerous. Okay. The Bible says he did not respect Cain and his offering, and Cain was angry, and his countenance fell. So the Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? And why was your countenance falling?" So let's get into it. Cain and Abel both were offerings to God, but God rejected Cain's because of his attitude. His offering, it said Cain was rejected and his offering was rejected. Cain's attitude alone wasn't his offering, was simply because of his attitude. Cain became jealous instead of teachable. Anybody ever had that moment? Like, I've seen people, they get upset. They could do better. They can try to do better, but instead of doing better, what they'll do is they'll get upset with the other person who took the time to study, who did the work, who did the sacrifices. Abel did a sacrifice, offering the best unto God. He came with a presentable attitude. And what happened was that thing grew in his heart. So what are we seeing in this chapter? Don't miss it. You're seeing for the first time in history, in Genesis chapter 4, anger. Anger never appeared in chapter 4. Your anger was birthed in Genesis chapter 4. The Bible also said that it was in his heart. He gets upset at his brother. That's the spirit of jealousy. Those things were birthed in that chapter 4. So jealousy grows when comparison replaces identity. Anyone gets that spirit of jealousy, it grows when identity is not there. Instead of him focusing on a better sacrifice, he gets angry with his brother. So jealousy grows in that place. Instead of improving himself, Cain focused on Abel. Redirected. Okay, where did that come from? Well, it came from seed, because where happened? The enemy was what? Jealous of who? God's people. So he used deception to speak into Eve's life. So that seed was planted, right? Through them taking in, not listening to God. They are now dealing with their sons are now eating the fruit of their sins. You got to be careful what's on your bloodline, what you entertain, what you carry, what you don't get healed from, because all it's going to do is do what? Pass it right on down. Instead of improving himself and focusing on thyself, Cain focused on Abel. And when jealousy intensifies, okay, someone else is celebrated, someone else is progressing. When those things are happening, someone else receives recognition. Jealousy intensifies in those particular areas. God is pleased with the way that he's doing. That's y'all, some of your testimony right now. Somebody probably just don't like you just because of how God is moving in your life, just because the hand of the Lord is upon you, and they may say crazy things about you. All of the above. Comparison can turn into criticism, bitterness, sabotage, and rage. It has